Any Brazilian football players?
Yeah.
Like Pele?
Pele.
Where are we?
Hi, Mr. Rudd. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
I'm a huge fan since I watched Clueless.
Oh,
I was
thanks.
just a young boy growing up, and I loved the movie. And you age like wine.
Well, if you were a young boy, when you saw Clueless, it was a while ago. It is true.
But I love the movie.
Well, thanks.
When you became an actor, did you ever imagine you would be a superhero in a huge franchise?
No, I didn't see this one coming. But it's been great. It's been really fun. And to be a part of something that's so enormous has been overwhelming. But I've met so many amazing people. I've worked with great actors. I've been to so many fascinating, great countries. I'm in Brazil today. The things that have come along with this are just so rewarding. So it's been great.
I used to ask myself a lot of questions. Scott, you're an ex-con. How are you an Avenger? That doesn't make sense.
And who were your superheroes when you were growing up?
It's my mom and dad. That's the answer that, is predictable and probably makes people ugh. But it is my mom and dad, and then there were probably a few football players at the time when I was really little that I was my heroes.
Any Brazilian football players?
Any Brazilian football players?
Yeah.
Like Pele?
Pele.
I saw him play when I was a little kid. Because I used to play from the age of 5 through high school. I played soccer or football, I guess, my grandfather was visiting, and I was living in California at the time, and Pele was playing for the New York Cosmos, and George Best was playing for the LA Aztecs, and I got to see them both play against each other. And I played. I was number 10, and I loved Pele.
Oh, that's great. And if you could be as small as Ant-Man, which secret place in the world would you like to break in?
Well, I could think of a few. I used to say I wanted to sneak into when I had to give like proper answers and not really disturbing answers. I used to say I think it'd be interesting to sneak into the White House and learn about all what's going on in the government. But then over the last few years, oh God, that's the last place I'd want to be. So I'll go with a really benign answer and say any concert or sporting event, I could just walk right in and have front row seats.
And what makes Quantum Mania better than the first two movies?
Well, I don't know what'll make it better, but I can tell you what makes it different, and that is just the scale of the film. And the villain is the most powerful villain that Scott Lang certainly. Scott Lang's faced Thanos, and I would say it's comparable. Kang's powers are similar, and I think that's new for an Ant-Man film. Nothing against the other villains in our films, but they were a smaller, kind of separate kind of entity, and this is a whole different ballgame, and so it's going to play a huge part. This film, Quantumania, will play a big part in everything that's going to come after it. So to kick off Phase 5 and be such an essential piece of the puzzle is new and exciting.
I'm dying to see it.
Me too.
People still need help, Dad. That's why we made this. It's like a satellite for deep space, but quanta.
Wait a minute. You're sending a signal down to the quantum realm. Turn it off. Now!
And do you believe that Kang is gonna be as evil and powerful as Thanos?
Well, it remains to be seen. I don't know exactly what the plans are here, but I could tell you in this movie, he sure gives him a run for his money. Yeah.
And what are your top 3 favorite Marvel movies?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I loved Ragnarok, was one of my favorites. I loved Winter Soldier. Man, I really love a lot. I really love all the ones I've seen all of them. But Endgame, I suppose. These are the three that come to my mind right away. Although there are others that I could, you know.
I love Endgame. And if you could bring one superhero back from the dead, which one would you pick?
In real life or in the movies?
In the movies. Both.
I mean, you know, come on, right? I mean, don't we? I feel like if I give this answer, I'm going to give away some spoiler. But at this point, I got to believe that with Endgame already out for a while, people know the fate of Iron Man. So I want to say, I love Robert Downey Jr. so much. I want more of him in everything.
Me too. I love him. Mr. Roth, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy Brazil, and I'm dying to see Quantum Mania.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you.
Have a great day. You too.
So, what's it gonna be? Ant-Man.